Welcome to this educational YouTube live stream video here on this June 7th, 2026 YouTube live stream. I'm so thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here on these YouTube live streams. I salute all of you joining us here today. We're talking breaking news. Show you how to help you learn how to grow your YouTube channel over 1,000 subscribers. Do it the right way. Don't forget to smash that like tab, smash that subscribe tab if you're new here. We're an accountability and transparency YouTube channel. Who's all in here? Sean, welcome. Oklahoma community. OCW, welcome. Oh, you filmed? Getting out there recording. Nice. Keep up the good work. That's not good that they're having that on your. You're having some things like that going on down in your neighborhood. I'm trying to do things different here on this live stream. Right in front of your house. You got to pull out the camera and record. Pull out the phone, the iPhone. Test out that new iPhone 17 Pro Max. Test out that new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. Hey, you got be aware of your neighborhood, what's going on, and keep an eye on things. Someone's got to keep an eye on your neighborhood. You can't count on the police to be there until it's after the fact to do a police report. We got breaking news on a North Carolina Shelby police officer charged. North Carolina police officer who was fired, now charged after a beating that was caught on doorbell camera video of the Shelby, North Carolina police officer caught on doorbell camera repeatedly punching a woman is now formally charged with assault. Video of Shelby police officer Carson Hyder pummeling Sherry Moore after she went insane, chimping out on the police officer. Maybe if she wouldn't have been chimping out, this black woman, she completely chimping out on the police officer. If she would have acted like a normal human being, maybe he wouldn't have had to straighten her out, tune her up. Now, maybe he might have added a few extra punches for good measure. Sometimes that's all they can understand. These violent people, that's all they can understand sometimes. They don't understand. Why do you think their culture is so violent? That's all they know. That's all they understand. The most basic of instincts. The tiny little prefrontal cortex, prefrontal lobe, so small, don't have the ability, the critical thinking skills. All they know how to do is act and react. So the Shelby police officer, he got hemmed up for tuning up this woman down in the ghetto, down in the hood. How many times has she been let out for how many crimes? She's probably got a rap sheet a mile long, but all of a sudden, this police officer that's been sent out there a dozen times for dealing with this chimp out behavior down in the ghetto. Oh, now they want to arrest and fire and charge him because he maybe threw a couple extra punches just to make sure it got through her thick skull, her extra thick skull. That's all they understand. You got to get through that thick skull one way or another. Lucky didn't break out the nightstick. That's what they used to do back in the day, break out the nightstick and thump them with that. He was just using his fists. Now these police officers can't even use their fist on these chimp outs. They took their batons away from striking them to straighten them up on these chimp outs. Now they can't even do it with their fists or they get charged and fired. What do you want them to do? That's all these sub-Saharan, low IQ, sub 70 IQ. That's all they understand. They don't understand anything else. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me any different in the comments. You know I'm right. They just had a recent festival and near my hometown where we used to always go for gathering, and it's getting smaller, and drove by a few times, and literally this fair they've had for decades now it's all packed full of blacks and mixed and mud sharks and race traders. It's gotten bad. I don't go down there anymore. I won't go down there. I refuse to go down there. all the people that used to go there that I know, they've all been erased and replaced just like me. I've been erased and replaced out of society, out of those small town fairs or carnivals, whatever they call them. Me and my people have been erased and replaced. You go down there now, it's all full of blacks, foreigners, Indians, Venezuelans, all the ride operators, all the people working there selling the food. They're all Venezuelans, Mexicans. It used to be carnies, they called them. They were like rednecks, white rednecks from West Virginia, Kentucky, Southern Indiana. They traveled around with their circus or their carnival, their fair. Now they're all Venezuelans. They must have got bought out by Venezuelans or Mexicans. Now all the white, so-called white rednecks that used to run all the carnivals, they called them carnies. Now instead of that, now they're all Mexicans, Venezuelans, Venezuelan carnies, Mexican carnies. They're foreign carnies. They're not even deep south carnies anymore. That's gotten bad. And then you go down there, it's packed full of blacks, white women with black men. No, not with no, if they're with blacks or they're single, no guy with their mixed kids. I saw several videos of these white women doing their Instagram videos about the fair down, the local fair. They're on their way there with their mixed kids. No daddy in sight, no daddy around, no black daddy around, but she had her mixed kids going down there, wondering why there's no men that want anything to do with her. Walking around with all her mixed kids. It's like, I won't go down there anymore. And then the local news company, they did a story on it. They put 18 pictures on it. And I was like, my eyes weren't failing me when I drove by there. All I saw were blacks and mixed couples, foreigners, Venezuelans, Mexicans, mud sharks with blacks. It was full of it. Then I saw the local news did a story on it, all 18 of their pictures. They had a black in every picture. They made sure they had a foreigner in every picture. Very few whites were in any pictures. Didn't see hardly any whites. I saw two little white kids on the little kids merry-go-round ride, and the picture was taken of two black teenagers on this little kids ride, disrupting the ride. They were too old, too big. They shouldn't have been on the ride. They were just disrupting it. Nothing being done. And there were these two small little white kids in the background of the picture that were looking like they were afraid, terrified, like, what's going on? Get me off this ride. As two teenage blacks were on there going crazy, insane, chimping out on the little kids ride. It's like, get them off there. It's like, didn't look very good. Didn't look very good at all. Yeah, I wasn't gonna take no part in that. It's pretty much dying out down there. There isn't anyone I really know or recognize. All of my people, all of us have been erased and replaced for the third worlders that are down there from India, Mumbai, India, New Delhi, India, Jaipur, India. We've all been erased and replaced, which is fine. I'm on the new things. I've got my platform here. I'd rather be on social media interacting with y'all on the YouTubes than I would being down there with all the mud sharks, race traders. and foreign invaders down at the local carnival. You'd think the police would be down there and arresting some of the foreign invaders, but they're not. They're focusing all their effort on the white Native Americans, the white Christians that are native to the community. That's where they get all their money from. They let the foreign invaders go, let them walk right by as they use their flock cameras to target locals, the local citizens. They get targeted by the flock cameras. The foreign invaders with their fake license plates, they'd get a free pass. They get let go by the traitor cops, bad cops, dirty cops. Ja, welcome. Austin, welcome. Oh, in Toledo? I see there was a big situation in Toledo. They keep having these so-called teen takeovers, and in reality, it's all blacks. These teen takeovers, they need to call it what it is. It's blacks acting violent, blacks that need to be locked up or deported, super predators that need to be behind bars. I don't care what age they are. If they can't integrate, can't assimilate with the rest of society, so it's safe for the rest of all the white Christian women, children, men. Yeah, these teen takeovers like in Toledo, let's call it what it is. They're all blacks acting crazy, acting criminal, acting insane. Lock them up. Get all these super predators off the streets. Lock them up. They don't have enough room for them all. That's part of the problem. They don't have enough lockup facilities for all the millions of super predators, all the blacks, all these so-called teen takeovers that are every single one of them's a black or foreign invader. They're not white Christians. They're not the white Christian Native American in the teen takeover. Let's get it straight. The media won't tell you the truth. Well, I will. I'll tell you the truth about teen takeovers like the one in Toledo. We'll straighten them out. That's like the whole Carmelo Anthony situation in Texas right now. Carmelo Anthony, many people say to kill Carmelo Anthony, he needs to die. He needs the death penalty. They have in Texas, they have the death penalty, capital punishment. And Carmelo Anthony killed another person. So many people are saying death for Carmelo Anthony, death. They're saying kill Carmelo Anthony, that the state, of course, the state or the justice system, once he's found guilty of capital murder, people are saying kill Carmelo Anthony. The blacks are going crazy when they hear that. The blacks are going completely insane when they're saying people are saying that. But hey, that's the law. That's capital punishment in Texas. I'm not saying for anyone to go out and do it, break the law. I'm just saying it's called capital punishment. That's the law in Texas. They have it. If any case needs it, I would say this case needs it. Carmelo Anthony, he went there to this track meet with the intent, took a knife with him with the intent to harm somebody, to kill somebody else, and he did. He killed Austin Metcalf. And now the state needs to do their part with capital punishment. The state of Texas needs to kill Carmelo Anthony for what he did to Austin Metcalf. That's what many people believe. Many people are saying. A lot of the blacks, they don't like to hear it. A lot of people They're giving, what, nearly $1 million they gave to Carmelo Anthony for killing a white kid. That's pretty disturbing, pretty disgusting that people would give nearly $1 million to someone for killing a white kid, but that's the world we live in right now. You need to protect yourself. You need to arm up, learn your rights, exercise your rights if you haven't already, because the police, they're not there to protect you. The police are there to hold you down like they did Henry Nowak after you get stabbed by some foreign invader. The police will show up and handcuff you and let you bleed out on the streets like Henry Nowak, like the police did with Henry Nowak. Handcuffed him. They'll call you a racist if you're a white Christian Native American. They'll call you a racist and handcuff you as you bleed out in the street as the suspect, your perpetrator who attacked you, the foreign invader from Somalia, stands over you calling you a racist. The police will be right there with them. Jackson, Michigan is full of those traitor cops. Traitor cops like Jason Allison. Traitor cops like Michael Krusowitz. Traitor cops like Ralph Van Heinigen. Traitor cops like, I could go on, full of traitor cops that protect the illegal invader all the while using the full weight of the law, full force of the law, reaching for anything to incriminate, arrest, and prosecute the white Christian so they can erase and replace you to make way for their foreign invaders. I say enough is enough. It's got to stop. Got to do your part. Stand up, stand by. Protect your blood, protect your soil, protect your Christian identity. So watch for some new videos. We got some new videos coming out. I'm thinking tomorrow we're publishing a new video. Watch for that new video. Make sure you have your notifications turned on. Go watch some of our other videos. You like those First Amendment audits, Cop Watch, live stream, podcast. We're also talking about the ICE protests continue on. So we got some ICE protests continuing on, but I guess they're trying to ban masks and backpacks now in New Jersey. They're trying to ban masks and backpacks for protesters, masks for federal officers, for ICE. It's like American government, they can't decide on anything when it comes to masks. That one minute that everyone's got to wear a mask or police are arresting you, and the next minute, if you are wearing a mask, they're going to arrest you for wearing a mask. They can't decide on what way they want it. My opinion, you have that Fourth Amendment right. If you want to protect your privacy out in public, you wear a mask. It's your Fourth Amendment right. I say challenge it. I say fully mask up out in public, especially with AI. AI everywhere and facial recognition everywhere. All the police body cams, all the flock cameras, all the cameras everywhere have facial recognition system. Really, you should be wearing a mask everywhere you go. They're tracking your face everywhere you go. If you really want to protect and preserve your all your constitutional rights, including your Fourth Amendment right to privacy. You should mask up everywhere you go and challenge it. The problem is too much of society are a bunch of sheep. They'll do whatever go whatever way the wind's blowing, whatever way the state tells them to go. One minute they're wearing a mask because the state says so, and the next minute they're taking it off because the state says so. Let me speak in a language you can understand. Bah, 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 bah. For all the sheep out there. Maybe you can understand that a little better. Keeper, welcome. Yeah. Our little ants will crush them. They're definitely like ants. It's good to see y'all in here in the chat, leaving your comments. Let's not forget about Chud the Builder. He's still locked up, trying to get him out. The two-tier justice system. We're going to continue trying to expose the two-tier policing, two-tier justice system. The ethnic discrimination against whites. Free Chud, get him out. They're doing everything they can to keep Chud the Builder locked up for using his First Amendment rights and his Second Amendment rights. He used self-defense. He was being attacked by an insane black guy, losing his mind. Ex-military. Everybody knows military. You're trained to kill. This guy went for Chud's gun, got a hold of it, shot Chud. Chud managed to get some rounds off into him to stop him as this black guy was trying to choke him and almost completely got his gun away from him and got it enough to where he shot Chud in the arm. It appears to be full-on self-defense, but Chud can't get out because of the two-tier justice system. These corrupt judges, two-tier policing. Carmelo Anthony, he got out on a $250,000 bond. He stabbed Austin Metcalf and ended him. He got out. He got to sit in a new house. He had raised almost $1 million. People sent him nearly $1 million for killing a young white kid. But Chud the Builder uses self-defense on a crazy, insane black guy, violent black guy who tried ending Chud, tried taking his gun, shot Chud with his gun, was choking him. And Chud, he's still locked up with over $1 million bond. We'll continue to expose this two-tier justice system against all of us white Christian Native Americans. They let all these violent blacks out, violent foreigners out, 20, 30 violent crimes, but oh, some white Christian Native American, oh, you got too many traffic tickets. Oh, you failure to pay child support to your baby's mama that's out sleeping around with some black guy. Out sleeping around with Dequarius. Do you think these judges are signing any warrants to go arrest Dequarius for failure to pay his 7 different baby mamas? Don't count on it. That's only a white Christian Native American crime. Meanwhile, they'll let all the super predators, these blacks, will let the super predators go 20, 30 times on violent crimes. You better arm up, protect yourself, defend yourself. The police aren't there to protect you. The police, they'll show up and arrest you for defending yourself. They'll show up and call you a racist. You've got 2 choices. You encounter a foreign invader, you encounter some blacks. You got 2 choices. You get attacked. You either let them kill you or you use self-defense and you kill them and then you go to prison, you go to jail. Those are your choices. You either stop the black, use self-defense, stop them, the foreign invader, use your Second Amendment rights, stand your ground. You live to see another day. But you go to prison. Police show up and arrest you. You go to prison. If you do that, or you just die, you let them kill you. Not very good options. That seems to be the way it is right now when you got these weaponized cops, traitor cops that seem to protect and defend the foreign invader over the white Christian Native American, this 2-tier justice system. Well, we'll continue to expose it. Get out there and record. Record. Call 911. You see these foreigners out there speaking Mexican. You see these Indians out there speaking Indian. Call 911. Record the police. The police don't arrest them, don't do their job. Get ICE out there to arrest them. Police should be arresting them. They'll focus all their effort on the person who's there with the camera, the First Amendment auditor, the cop watcher. They're not there to protect you, the white Christian Native American. They're there to protect the foreign invader, the illegal alien who's there to erase and replace you. They're just there aiding and abetting it with their foreign body cameras that speak 56 different foreign languages here in Michigan. I mean, you can't make this up. You really can't. That's what the police are using now in Michigan. Body cameras that speak 56 different foreign languages so they can continue to aid and abet and harboring and concealing the illegal aliens, leading to your white Christian erased and replaced. All we can do is continue blowing the whistle on it, exposing it for all to see. We're going to wrap this video up, and that's all for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe for police accountability, civil rights education YouTube videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Watch for that new video tomorrow. Got a new video format, new video coming out tomorrow. Watch for that. So thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here on these YouTube live streams. Ja. Let's do it. Let's go.